there! This is an astrological forecast for Aquarius for December 2010. And this also applies if you have an Aquarian ascendant. So my Aquarians, this month, there's going to be a lot of focus on your friends, on your dreams, on your wishes, what you're hoping for the future. Because Aquarians, you do tend to look far into the future and want the world to be such a better place than it is right now, both for yourself and for everybody living in it. So there's going to be a big focus on goals and dreams and hopes. Also a focus on your work and, of course, your finances and your money. Now, let's say for sure your finances and money for many Aquarians now, I'm seeing it for many of you, it's erratic. It's coming and going. So you can't rely on anything. There's this feeling of like, nothing is permanent. Nothing has this sense of permanence. And I do know that we're living in hugely changing times. We are in fact coming into the age of Aquarius, of which I've done some videos on as well. But this very much this feeling of uncertainty, that there's nothing we can quite rely on, but what we can rely on is our own innovativeness, our own individuality. And as Aquarians, you are real individuals. You are the one sign in the zodiac that I cannot lump together because you are all so very different. So what I would say to you this month is there's going to be a big focus on your friends, on the people around you, on looking at, are these people around you the people you want around you? If so, great, and party with them, especially the 20th, 21st, when we have a Sun-Mercury conjunction. That'll be a wonderful time for celebrating, for partying, for opening up to being with new people, new groups, different, interesting people, which you like very much, Aquarians. Then for much of the month, we've got a lot of planets in your 12th house, Aquarius. So whilst some of the month will be very out there, and very social, lots of aspects to be social, there's also going to be some kind of introvert time where you're going to need to be alone to reassess how this year has been for you, because before long we're into your birthdays at the beginning of next year, not far into it. So time to reassess how you feel you've done. Maybe a time to look at the past. In fact, people from the past may well come back into your life during this month. Very strong possibility with all these planets. So either they'll come back in a reality or maybe through a dream or through you asking questions, and they may provide some answers for you to things that have long puzzled you. We've got Venus in your 10th house all month, so this should be actually a good time to promote yourself. Anything where you are coming into the public eye. Anything where you want to bring attention to whatever it is that you do. So it could be your business, could be acting, being on stage, whatever it is that you want to draw attention to. This would be a good month for doing it with Venus in that house. You may need to look carefully for opportunities. Try not to sort of just let them pass you by, because Venus in Scorpio is looking a little bit beneath the surface, going deeper than perhaps you normally would. It's going to be a very good time for being very charming and very magnetic, because we still have this Neptune in your house, but it also means that people are coming in and out of your life, feeling as though they're coming in and then you're just having to let go of them. They're not somehow staying with this kind of a degree of permanence that I think many of you look for, being this fixed sign. No, things are in a great deal of flux and a great deal of change for you, Aquarians. So if you can accept that and go with it and not be too rigid in your opinions and your views, then these aspects for this month will be much easier for you. Don't forget, we've got a Mercury retrograde from the 10th to the 29th of the month. So try if you can to get all your travel arrangements made before the 10th of the month. Make sure you've backed up your hard drive. Try not to sign any leases or sell a house or any important documents between the 10th and the 29th if you can possibly help it. It's a great time for completing anything that you've already started. So if you've already done a lot of research on something and you're actually completing it during the Mercury retrograde, this may be a very satisfying time for you. It's just not the best time to start something brand new. You may have a few travel nuisances, delays, issues like that with this Mercury retrograde. Try to be patient, read a book, just try and enjoy yourself and focus on those goals and dreams and wishes that are going to be very much at the forefront of this month for you, Aquarius. So I wish you a wonderful month. You may want to have a reading done for 2011. What does 2011 hold in store for you? You might like to have a reading to know what 2011 has in store for you, or maybe treat somebody to a reading about 2011, or maybe just ask a question for $25 and I'll answer in an email of up to 150 words. Whatever it is, I'd be delighted to hear from you. Bye for now.